99.5 here in Accra, 98.5 in Kumasi, 100.3 in Cape Coast, and 99.7 in Tamale. The show is live on Twitter or X, also on Facebook as Asaase 99.5. As I said, you can send me your comments over there. Also, you can reach me on 055 2610 434. I'll also be bringing out the other line so you can send us your comments or whatever you want to share with us on the show. But I've got my guest today. We're starting with the tennis competition. That's the Fine Water Social Tennis Competition. We're going to talk to you about what you need to know about this competition. What at all is social tennis competition? Who are the people behind this competition, behind Fine Water? And today I've got in studio Josephine Armah. He is the event organizer and also Fine Water CEO in studios, and also Kwame Asamoah Yeboah is a deputy event organizer as well. Let me welcome them. Welcome, Mr. Ni and Asamoah. You're welcome to Team Talk.
Thank you,
Thank
boss.
you very much.
How has it been? How has the week been for you?
It's been great.
Can you get close to your mic for me? Yeah.
It's been great, and this is the second edition, so we've been managing, and then we hosted a very nice tournament in the first edition, and hopefully this is going to be better.
When was that?
Last year.
Last year, right. But first of all, for the uninitiated, what's social tennis? I mean, in tennis, we know there's one for professional players that they play, that the GTF also play. What at all is social tennis? People who don't really know about this.
Okay, so social tennis often is people of higher age bracket, people who are not able to play the professional tennis any longer, and then but they still want to be in tennis, and they play for social reasons, for networking and for friendship, and as a form of exercise. So anybody who is not on tour, who is not playing professional, plays social tennis.
Right. Now tell us about the whole event now for this year. Fine Water Classic Open. When is it coming up? Who can play in this competition, and how do we go about it?
Okay, Wiredu.
Yeah.
So with the Fine Water Classic Open this year, we are starting on the 21st of February.
Okay.
So that's this coming Friday. And then we'll be having the first round of matches. So it's a weekend-only competition. We are playing it on weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And as he explained earlier on, these are social players. And social players are people working, so we have a lot of corporate people in there.
Yeah.
So the weekends are a bit more manageable for them as compared to having them on the weekday. And then, so we'll be doing the 21st, that's a Friday, so that weekend. And then the following weekend, that's the first to third weekend. That will be for the second round of the matches.
Okay.
And
So
then
it will be played
subsequent weekends
on weekends only.
and
so
Friday,
per
Saturday,
the
Sunday.
rounds.
Yeah.
So the first one comes off on the 21st,
Yeah.
and then the next
Next one is the
weekend it
next
continues
weekend.
like that.
And then
So how long is it taking? Is it
So we are doing 4 weekends.
four weekends?
Yeah. And then the final will be after is a Friday. So that's what we call the Friday night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What's special for this year's event? Obviously, it's for both men and women who want to participate in this. But before you answer that, how do people? I mean, what's the level of participation in this competition so far? After the first year, how did it go?
So the first year, last year, we did it. We opened it up to only 32 players. So it was just it's a round, knockout thing.
Yeah.
This year we've expanded it because of the kind of enthusiasm people showed last year. So this time we are doing 106 players.
Wow.
Yeah. So for men. And then the 32 for the ladies. This is the first time we are doing for the ladies. Last year they held us at ransom that we couldn't organize for them.
That was unfair.
So this year we are adding our ladies to it. So that's what we are doing. So we are increasing the numbers. So there will be more fun, more engagement, more people coming around to make it.
That's very, very good for this competition. So on the 21st, and it's coming off at Ghana Lawn Tennis Club at Abraka.
Yes.
The same exact venue from last year.
Yes.
Okay, now to the main sponsors, Fine Water. What's been your role in tennis in the country? What was behind the inspiration behind this whole event for you, Fine Water?
Okay, for Fine Water, as a corporate institution, we were looking at sports that the youth plays most, and then we realized apart from football, tennis is one game you have a lot of young people playing. So we decided, I'm a tennis player myself, so we decided to push our support to the sports, especially the lesser finance sports, and that's where we are coming to support.
So I mean, aside from this, do we have any other partnership or any form of partnership with the GTF, any way of support to the federation?
Oh yes, Fine Water has always partnered the GTF. We always partner them in their programs, and then we have their blessing to organize these tournaments, and we've been partnering to do so many events. All African Games, we were there to partner them. We've come along very good in the way of sponsorship.
And I mean, I guess it's been a very good relationship with the federation so far with your what's been going on. Right. So Mr. Asamoah, so how do I get on board for this competition if I want to?
It's opened up to anybody who is social. Even if you held rackets yesterday and you want to come and play, you can come along. So we're doing a registration on our website. The name
www.playinggame.com.
www.playinggame.com.
Yeah.
So if you are listening and you want to be part of this big competition, Fine Water Classic Open Tennis Competition for social players, as is mentioned, is www.playinggame.com. Just go over there, and what can you find over there? What are the basic, information that you have to put out or that requires for you to register for this?
Okay, so when you go there, you find the tournament there, the Fine Water Classic Open there, and then you see register now. You click and follow the procedures. You enter your name, your phone number, and your tennis club, and then you fill the form and you submit.
So you have to have a tennis club affiliated to a tennis club before you can participate.
Not necessarily. Okay. But most people play in a tennis club or a tennis court. Yeah. If you don't have a tennis club, you can put where you play, the tennis court you play in there.
Let me ask this. Amongst all the clubs in probably in Accra, which one of them do you find very competitive? I know Ghana Tennis Club is very, very popular among, and also the other ones. But which one of them has been very, very competitive for you? And can you talk about last year's winner? Yeah. Where did it come from?
The Kings Tennis Club. That's a young club, but they had a good player who played very well and happens to win. The second runner came from Ghana Tennis Club. For he was tipped to win the competition, but unfortunately for him, he couldn't make it. But you see, Ghana Tennis Club is the first. Yeah. In fact, when Kwame decided to play tennis, he formed Ghana Tennis Club. That's why we have the name Ghana Tennis Club. And then it is the best because it is the first, and also it is the best in the country, arguably.
Well, big ups to Aaron Egley.
Yes.
Aaron is now part of the.
Aaron is the captain of Ghana Tennis Club.
Wow.
You see, he is here with you. So he joins the best club.
Yeah, of course.
In fact, if you want to play tennis,
as really loves tennis.
You have to come to Ghana Tennis Club.
Yeah. Let's maybe this year they will pop up again and bring another winner. But what's the expectation for you as the organizers this year? What's the expectation?
Yeah, okay, so this year, as we said earlier, because we've expanded the numbers, so we are creating a carnival atmosphere. So it's not just those who are going to play. Anybody can walk in there, just come watch, have fun. There will be food, there will be drinks, there will be music, there will be a lot of networking, because when you have numbers, people around, then you can, if you are smart enough, you can get a lot of business going on around. Yeah.
People say that tennis is a game for the rich. I mean, I guess.
It's true to a good extent.
Yeah, so it's a very good place to socialize.
Yeah. You meet CEOs there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you have access to them. You walk into the office, you sit at the reception for hours. But I'll get there and I'll walk in straight away because we have a common ground. We play tennis or we socialize. So it's a good place to come.
So guys, that's a major. I mean, benefit of being part of tennis. It's a very good ground to link up with people. You can never have the opportunity to meet them on a regular day. So I mean, I'm personally encouraging people who are into tennis to take the advantage of this competition, and I also believe that it's gonna bring a lot of success. I've seen the artwork here. What are the other partners for this event? Can we give them a mention?
Okay, so the main sponsors are Fine Water.
Fine Water.
Yeah, and then we
have the CEO here.
Yeah.
So.
And we have Hollard.
Okay.
Hollard Insurance. You know, they are one of the top companies when it comes to insurance in Ghana. They are also giving us a lot of support. We have Edge SNS. It's a company that does printing and then general supplies. And then we have Benny GH. He's one of the topmost photographers around. So if you've seen previous years, the pictures that came out, I mean, it was talk of town in the tennis fraternity. Yeah. And it's the handiworks of B.
He has his work on the GTF and
the international ITF. He does photography for them.
Yeah.
And then we have Suvad Transport and Tour Limited. And then we have Dunlop, the ball manufacturers.
Yeah.
And then
for the tennis
stuff.
Tennis
Yeah.
ball manufacturers.
So these are the companies, and we are still welcoming people on board to come add up to it, because if the support is solid, we have a better experience, because we are looking to give one of the best experience in tennis.
And so subsequently, in the near future, what's the target for this competition? Is there anything special lined up, especially from Fine Water?
Yes, basically, we social tennis is scattered everywhere, and then from last year what we played, we created a ranking out of it. So at least when it comes to social tennis, also just like it's done in the world ranking, we've ranked the social players. So if you're a good player, if you know you play good tennis, you are supposed to be ranked. You must know your position in Ghana when it comes to social tennis, and then so that is one thing we have introduced. Then in the near future, we are looking at creating other tournaments. Like this is singles. Yeah. We're looking at creating doubles tournaments and other tournaments, and moving to other regions and doing more things. Of course.
Very well. What about plans for other sports? Do you have plans like that? Yeah, I know you love tennis, and probably tennis is your first go-to sport. But any other plans for other sports? I know basketball. Yeah, it's also doing well among the youth as well.
Yes. If they confront us, I think we'll meet and discuss and see how best we can also help them.
Mm-hmm. Very well. So I mean, we'll have to wrap up. But any final comment from you, a message to people out there who are interested and want to join this Fine Water Classic Open? Any thoughts? Then we'll wrap it up.
I think we give you the website link.
Okay.
Not everybody can have easy access to it, so Neil give us a number.
Okay.
So you can give him a call if you're having any challenge. If you have interest, you can give him a call. He'll direct you on how to get yourself registered. The numbers are increasing quite quickly, so we encourage people to do it ASAP and not wait for the last minute thing.
Well, so how many? I mean, do you have now?
We have numbers 40 plus.
40 plus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The draw will be on Wednesday, so we have now till Wednesday morning when registration will close.
Okay.
So people will have to register.
Wednesday on 18th of February.
Yeah.
That's the deadline for registration. So the number.
The number is 0244 688 709.
Again, please.
0244 688 709.
So that's the number to call if you're interested in the Fine Water Classic Open Tennis Tournament for men and women singles competition starting on 21st February for for the next 3 weekends, that is the competition for you. And then make sure to join this competition, and I hope you enjoy yourself as well as tennis play. So thank you very much, Mr. Niyama and Kwame Asamoah Yeboah, for joining us today and making this show part of your day today. We hope to do more with this competition, and we also hope to cover it when it starts. So if you have any other comments to make, we'll wrap it up here.
Yes, we want to invite everybody. It's tennis, it's sports, so the family can be there with the children to come and have a good feel of tennis. Unlike other sports where the prize money is shared among the whole team, in tennis the winner takes all. So if you are choosing a sport, choose right.
Yeah, but it demands a lot too.
It demands a lot.
Individual sports.
It demands
you have to work really, really hard.
Really hard to be at the top.
Yeah.
So we invite everybody. There will be food bazaar, there will be music. It will be fun. So if you're not doing anything over the weekend, pass by from next week, Friday, and then for subsequent week, we will be around to host you.
Of course. Is that Asamoah?
Yeah, I think me has said everything. So we're expecting everybody around. Let's come have a good time.
All right, so guys, go there, have a good time. Make sure you register for the competition. Deadline is on Wednesday. And talk to them as well. The number has been put out already, so make sure you join them. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you later.
Thank you too.